Fitness is all about working from the ground up. Okay, a lot of times when we're starting a fitness routine, we throw in a pair of shoes, we just get out there and do our routine. It's so important to have the right shoe for the right tool, for the right skill that you're going to be working on. So today, I'm going to be talking about shoes and how we can build fitness from the ground up. Now, ideally, if we would have started from kids walking around everywhere barefoot, probably the best way to work out and to exercise would be walking around and training barefoot. But because we have not done that, we have shoes put on our feet. It's very important for us to have the right kind of shoe, and there's some slight differences that can make our experience much better. Guys, I have 4 different types of shoes that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to focus on two first of all. The cross trainer and the running shoe. I want you guys to notice something when it comes to cross training. When you're doing cross training, you're basically in the gym, you're doing some lifting, you're doing some running, you may jump on a rower, may jump on a bike, and you're training all different kinds of ways. A cross trainer has a nice, stable, stiff sole, but also with some flexibility, but not a lot of cushion. It may not necessarily feel like it's a comfortable shoe to you, but it's going to give you stability in your ankles when you're doing lifts, an elevated heel, so if you're doing those nice low squats, it makes it an easier position to do a squat in, and also the toe box going to be a little bit wider, so you get a wider base to get your toes out a little bit more. A running shoe, more cushion, nice and comfortable. It's also usually a little bit lighter shoe. Also has usually a much flatter drop here, and it's more designed for impact. Okay, not so good for working out in the gym because it's soft and unstable. Think about doing squats on sand or something that's really immobile. You can do it, but it may not give you the stability you need in your hips and ankles and all that kind of good stuff. Running shoe, cross training shoe. Now, if you go to the opposite spectrums of those, here's a running shoe, here's a minimalist running shoe. What's the difference? Less cushion. When you get less cushion, we're now relying on your body taking more of the impact. Some people prefer a minimalist shoe if they're strong enough to handle it, if they have good enough joints to where this doesn't give them pain. A minimalist shoe is normally a little bit lighter, a little bit flatter drop, which means the heel is lower. And if you go to the other extreme, here's a lifting shoe. A lifting shoe has a very high heel, no cushion, but flat. This is so you can do really heavy lifts with the barbell or things of that nature. All this to say, fitness starts from the ground up. Get the right shoe. If you're not quite sure, ask us or ask a trainer or go to a shoe store and say, hey, I'm going to be starting training. They'll say, what kind of training? I'm going to start running. Don't get a cross trainer. Get a running shoe. If we say, hey, I'm going to be going out and doing training or lifting, get the right kind of lifting shoe. This is only for the extreme person doing only lifting. This may be for the person that's only doing running, okay? Pick wisely, ground up.